stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Stanford Cardinals. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield.
Oh, he's got some space. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between 2 top 5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The sure hands, it's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Stanford!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So Clemson's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, it's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though...
Turning it on! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Clemson jumps to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving him and creating the explosive play.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Clemson! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Leaves it with the running back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Davis. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's Davis. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building. This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Has to get there to move the sticks. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college.
Hits the afterburners. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the field.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Safe completion on the screen. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too, to try to get him going there.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Bryant. Got a man, it's Thompson. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is their top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Thompson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. That's caught. It's Thompson. They'll immediately call timeout. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fires on the move. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. So if the offense doesn't want to take a chance here, they'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Fires deep on the run. Man, they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The sweet feet buy a little time. Quarterback gets a 1st down. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Hall. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. This Stanford offense is humming. Set up with another 1st down. The give to Davis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the pressure. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Bryant. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets it out fast. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hoping to pick up the first. Here comes Stanford on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Just going to keep it after the snap. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Rock. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. Tight end trying to get in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And he makes the extra point. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Crosses to 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To throw, it's Bryant. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football?
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Going the other way, he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. He'll try to take it back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Got the first down and more. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. To the air, it's Bryant. Looking down the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and they're...
Oh, he's got some space. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They came in here wanting to prove that they ought to be the higher-ranked team, and this passing attack has done the trick if they can finish the deal.
Reese, I think they were a little bit angry. I think they felt disrespected being the lower-ranked team coming into this one. And, David, it's been pedal to the metal, through the air, aggressive, taking shots.
And you got to love that. I love that. They pedal to the floor, aggressive. What we do best is throw the football. This is why we're a top 5 ranked team. And by the way, climbing up the charts now with this big win.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Complete out of the backfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Back's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. So Boston College's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richard. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll send the tight end in motion. Some misdirection with the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Golden Eagles have taken it inside the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. The inside handoff. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these 2 coaching staffs.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Stanford! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give on the option. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. Nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
It's caught. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Operating in the red zone here on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Richard. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never...
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to the run, it's Davis. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On fourth down, looking to pass. He caught it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a... They will score! Touchdown, Stanford! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
28, Boston College, 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. With the catch, it's Richard. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. He wants to throw it again. Caught it near the sticks. It's Harris. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Racing down the left side. He's at the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Boston College, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll set up to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half.
Boston College, 10.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Snags it quickly on the left. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking for room. It's Richard. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Touchdown, Stanford! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after. In a punt, they'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just no.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. They want to run this quarterback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they take it in for 6 more points. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leads it with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Looking for a deep man. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding he's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without... And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Johnson. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. On the ground, it's Richard. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him. Gain of 2 to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. Past the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. He wants to throw it. He's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.